Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DPW. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. That question revolves around the fact that today the price made a really nice move. I mean, when you consider where the price opened up at and then ultimately closed up there, any rational person is going to say, yeah, the bulls definitely had a very nice bounce from where it opened. Now, this does lead to the valid question, though, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction dead cat bounce? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single area, and that area is right here at the $3.60 mark. So why is $3.60 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with true power, so a bounce that's actually a bounce is going to keep on bouncing, right? Or in other words, the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly powerful, it's not going to go back to where it was. That would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about 360. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price? That would literally be putting the price right back in this area of the chart where it was when it was flirting with these lows. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here a little bit and then behaves in this manner before starting to work its way back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that low down there. If you picture these as stair steps, then in the short term, you definitely have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what a bounce is going to do. If a bounce is going to get back up to those highs, well, it's got to start somewhere, and quote-unquote starting somewhere, in my opinion, is staying up above $3.60. As far as levels of resistance going forward, I'd keep an overall eye on the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. But in my opinion right now, breaking levels of resistance, not really the top priority. Top priority is just going through healthy consolidations and building higher bases, because as long as this bounce continues to build higher bases, then overall, or over time, the rest of the pieces are going to fall into place. One of those pieces being breaking levels of resistance. So focus on building higher lows and then let the overall chart do its thing. So we'll see what happens with it, but no doubt about it, nice bounce today. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this next week.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.